motion for filling up 2 vacancies in the JPC.
on 2G.
Now, it's a JPC on 2G spectrum allocation. For the last few months, the committee has not been functioning. Numbers matter, they are important, considering what's happening. From time immemorial, a parliamentary committee always represents the strength of various parties in the House. It's proportionate. It's never winner takes all. Otherwise, if a resolution system is there, when a committee is constituted, the government, which may be in a majority, will say, I propose a resolution and all members are mine. It's never happened. Now you have, like a by-election, 2 casual vacancies, and 2 casual vacancies have arisen. Now, 2 casual vacancies, therefore, have to be filled up in a manner keeping the proportionate strength of the government and the opposition in mind. It can't be that the government proposes and takes both. That's against parliamentary norms, and the precedent that they are setting is extremely dangerous, which will be far-reaching, and for future parliamentary history, it will have bad consequences. Therefore, the minister must discuss with the important members of the opposition, and therefore, if we can give an agreed name to him, have a proportionate representation, which is the inbuilt parliamentary rule.
Let the Honorable Minister call a meeting of all the leaders and let us discuss, sit down, discuss, and then come to an agreement on this. Don't push through something. You just call all of us, we are all here, we can meet and then decide.
We have discussed with leaders of different political parties, and it's not the Congress party's nominee is being given, a UPA nominee is being given in the place of Mr. Siva. You know, there are 10 MPs nominated by the President of India. This time we are giving one nomination to a person who has been nominated by President of India. That block is there. That block is there. So we have, and most of the people have agreed also on that. So if House decides, it should be left to the House. And we are ready for division.
You see, that is exactly my opposition. It is not that you are nominating a nominated member.
House is supreme.
Both the members you are nominating are members of the choice of the government.
No,
therefore, if the government says by an absolute majority I can take both, then in future parliamentary committees there can be a precedent of no opposition representation and the winner takes all.
So there may be many
That is the precedent
I am
you are setting.
suggesting.
Therefore, please,
decide.
with the chairman, discuss this. It's a precedent which is going to have very dangerous consequences, that if there are 2 vacancies, government takes both. Because irrespective of who's the member, both members are of your choice. The opposition's views are not being taken into consideration. We are willing to request any one member from the opposition. Let Mr. Yachuri and Dr. Maitriyan, you discuss with both of them. We'll ask Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad to be there, 3 of them, and settle the matter.
Sir,
it can be from any opposition
the House
party.
is supreme, let the House decide. House should decide it. Why this? Because discussions will keep on taking place. Other day also no discussion took place. Let the House take a decision. House is supreme and I am ready for division.
So are you saying this House will henceforth decide? Let us be very clear. Is it the government stand and therefore the stand of the ruling party that in future when parliamentary committees are constituted, it will be done by a principle of winner takes all?
No, this is
and there will be no opposition representation.
This is the by-election.
That is the
parliamentary committee. You know,
why should the same principle not apply in the by-election?
And
Why should the same principle not apply in the by-election?
But this is by